What's going on with you fellas, man? Commissioner Cove in the building, man. You guys already know my situation at the moment, so I'm kind of day to day right now. I only got a little bit of time too here to stream, but I was like, you know what? I gotta get a few of these games done. I updated the shoes for all teams, so now everything fits. I got all the, I had the new locker, so it moved around shoes that we had before. But everything's updated, brands are fit. So now when we do jump into games, everything looks solid. But yeah, we're not gonna jump into them on this one unless they're really close at the end, just so we can get through this a little bit. But like I said, I don't have too much time here, but I do feel like we can take full advantage of the time that I do have. So appreciate you guys coming through. Pull up a seat. Prop in the building with the 5,550. Appreciate you, big dog. Haven't been live much this month, but next month we're gonna be going crazy. We're gonna load up, so y'all be ready. Y'all got a little month off, so we gotta come strong next month, man. You know what I'm saying? February, the month of love. Let's get some PBA love. Shout out to my boy Jamal Yee. We got Coach for Miami in the building, Bobby Rush. Yes, sir. Coach Rockefeller, Coach Santana. Hi. But yeah, man, so like I said, we're gonna jump right into this because like I said, I don't have too much time, fellas. Appreciate y'all for joining up. This is still CS1 Super Sim, and this is gonna be week 3 we're jumping into here. Week 3, hashtag PBA, I see you. Yeah, this is week 3 technically, and I'm gonna be posting graphics a little bit late. Y'all make sure y'all show love on those. Stapleton went off. That was the other week because they lost, didn't they? Yeah, so I also updated the rotations too for generic teams as well. So some of those teams that had crazy numbers, I realized they were playing 40 minutes and stuff, so I balanced out the lineups as well. So should be a different feel just for this week. I'm interested to see. Shout out to my boy Prof, 45 stream streak. That's insane. All right, but yeah, let's get it. Week 3, fellas. It was a cool week 2 that we seen. A lot of upsets. Let's see what we have in store for this one. When do we start? On... Okay, already. All right, here we go. So we starting with Kansas and Alabama. Both teams searching for their first win of the season. Here we go, fast sim today, so we can get more games done. Okay, well look, first game out the gate, we might have to jump in. That's funny. I did update the shoes though, so for a reason. So we do gotta jump in and check them out. All right, let's see how this unfolds. We'll get into this since it's pretty close. Right out the gate, we get some action. My boy Zeus in the building. Coach Luciano. All right, 89-84. Kansas trying to get their first W of the season. Same for Alabama. Both teams pretty solid squads. The crowd, the atmosphere is a little bit louder in college. Little fader, Jader, no good. Bama trying to fight back. Remember, we're jumping in late in the game. Kansas, man, they're underperforming early in the season. My boy Zach, what's going on? Benjamin, Mookie Mook in the building. What's good? Get those points, man. Lock in. I see you, Mook. You got the script. You know what's going on. I love when new cats come in and they get in and they get their check-ins. They understand. Oh, nice fader. He meant that. That boy Dudley meant that fader, Jader. Okay, we got a game. 89-86. Just under a minute to go. Number 24 versus number 29. Down low. Big fella. Going to work. Lay. Oh, it's blocked. Got it back. Oh, the put back off the block. Is that the dagger? Dudley again. Oh, we're gonna send him to the line for 2. I'm so glad we got the shoes fixed, man, because that was irking my nerves when we did the sim the other day. Y'all already know how I'm particular about things, so I'm excited about that. Nah, you know what's funny? I originally had Georgia in, but they weren't doing too good at the time when I was making it, and then now they just like turned things around over the last couple years. So I'll probably try to get them in at some point. We've been working on getting different teams in. You gotta make free throws if you want to win games, man. 18 strong in the chat. Let's get that hashtag PBA, man. We doing it. You know, the start of the streams, we gotta get it started with that. Rep the brand. McLeod getting blocked with the putback, big time putback. Could have been a dagger there. Missed free throw for Alabama, missed opportunity. At the line for 2. Appreciate y'all, boys. Raj, Zach. Oh, leaving the window open. He's leaving the window open. Up ahead. Ohms. That's a tough shot. Oh, that's a tough looking shot. Great defense. That is not the shot you want. That's not the shot you want. Bill, Frank Bill headed to the line. Yeah, I know you do. That Frank Bill face, familiar face. Knocking down the first of 2. Got it. That probably will seal the deal and get Kansas their first win of CS1. Struggling to start. They lost some big time recruits with coach leaving. They ended up going to Kentucky. Matt went to Kentucky. Zion left as well. I think he ended up in LSU. Big up to Andre Simmons, 14 points on the night, averaging 13 around his average, but had a strong performance here to get Kansas a W. What it seems. Jayhawks looking like they want to run away with this one unless this goes down. Oh, in and out. That would have been the only thing that could have kept them in the game. Fletcher Troy in the building. What's good? GG's in the chat. Kansas on the way to their first victory of the season. Shout out to Kansas. CS1 Super Sim Day 2, Week 3 here. Kansas getting the job done. Checking out the stats here. Figgs, Goodson, Hinesworth with 12, Brooks with 15, Holmes with 16, Frank Bill had 14 and 6, Simmons 14 and 7, McGinnis with 14, 4 and 7, Okoye with 12 and 6, McLeod with 10. So they did damage. Everybody did some work. This is more like it. This is more of the lineup, more of the stats that I imagined coming in. I love it. Let's get it. Kansas getting on in the win column. Okay, I was a little bit worried for Kansas there. We got SC and Iowa State. New shoes alert. You know, like I said, all shoes updated. So we do have to check in and we'll get that. But if not, similar colors here. Got that, like that red and yellow look. So that'd have been funny to look at. But it looks like Iowa State is going to get... Oh, wait, they coming back now. Wait a minute. Let's slow it down a little bit. Okay, SC on the road battling the Trojans. Ah, they pulling away. The Cyclones. Got them 106-92. Number 22, Iowa State scores 25 in the victory over 17 USC. We got Kentucky and BYU. BYU trying to get their first W. Kentucky trying to gain some type of confidence here, some type of consistency. Here we go. Looking like a tough one out the gate. Hold on, let's slow it down here. BYU on the verge of an upset here, maybe. Okay. Let's get into it. Let's get into this last 141. Similar teams again, well, as far as color schemes, blue, white. Who y'all got in the chat? Let me know. BYU or Kentucky pulling this off. A lot of blue and white here. We at Kentucky, the Rupp Arena. Talk to me. 97-93. Kentucky, pull up. Oh, in and out. Oh, board. Put back. Here we go. We got a game. 2 points. 97-95. CS1 Super Sim. BYU, Kentucky. Going down. Down low. BYU, lay. Oh, off the mark. Got the stop. Haslam. Joshua Haslam, big fella down. Oh, in the corner pocket for 3. Kentucky taking the lead. That's why we jump into these games. 98-97. Lawson, Kofi Lawson, crossing, lay. Ooh, that was nice. I like that. Kofi Lawson crossing. That's a nice little nickname. Kofi Rawson with the crossover. Started this sim with the with a deficit. Down 4, I believe, and now they're up 1, and BYU's gonna tie this thing up. Gonna get some subs. Lopez coming in, starters coming in for Kentucky. Clay Porter. That's part of those transfers I talked about. Clay Porter coming to Kentucky, a top recruit. Originally committed to Syracuse, and of course Matt Stapleton was at Kansas. Coming to Kentucky, and a nice pull up there, taking a lead, 1 point. Point guard pulling up for a bucket. Martell down low. BYU. Oh, taking it strong. Gonna be Frederick Gardner here. At the line for 2 is the big fella. Here he is on the first. He's good. Elite college basketball. The atmosphere is crazy. The crowd is going nuts. Gardner on the second. Big fella. Nice. Soft touch. 101-100. 51 seconds. Here's Trimble with the crossover on Kofi up to Matt Stapleton. Had the little guy on him. Here's the signature celebration, pointing to the muscle. Big dog. Here's Kofi looking to work, getting it back down to Gardner. Gardner, Fader, Jader. Oh, in and out. Lopez on the board. They're going to rely on the defense. 102-101. They know one stop. Down low. Easy bucket. That's Clay Porter, the freshman from Swamp Creek Academy. Clay Porter switching his commit, flipping his commit from Cuse to Kentucky right on time, and he comes through with a clutch bucket. Shout out to Miles Sutton, having a nice game, my boy. We got a new coach alert. Carlos Thompson's taking on coach some duties over at Gonzaga. We got a new coach at Gonzaga. Coach Carlos Luzon. I love it. Nice block. Oh, man. And Kentucky started this sim down. And you see now they're up and looking to win this game. So going from down to possibly closing this one out. The Wildcats looking for their second W on the season. Up 3 here, which is 15.5. Trimble gonna be headed to the line for 2. Good on the first. Knocking in a pair. BYU's got to move quick, not a lot of time. Opie, big fella for 3, no good, and that'll do. GG's in the chat, Kentucky getting that second win. Trimble able to run up his stats a little bit more here, put that lead up. In and out on the freebie. There it is. Home team holding it down, getting a W. Graves and Stapleton. 101-107. Kentucky. Coming back from that loss last week. 23 from Miles Sutton. Okay. Travis Dalton with 18. Stapleton 14 and 10. Yeah, we got the lineups going now. OJ Trimble 13, 5 and 7. Clay with 10 and a clutch one. Haslam 9. Lopez 8 and 7. The whole team was getting busy. BYU Henry Graves did what he was supposed to do. Big time scores. 21 points, 4 assists, 2 steals. 10 for 14. Kofi Rawson, I should say. Sorry about that. 19 points, 4 assists, 3 triples. Tyrese Douglas, 12 and 10, double-double. Lighty. Remember, colleges. Keep an eye on college players as well. You're not only looking at high school players. Don't forget about your portal. Hey, if you don't sign a high school guy or get somebody you want, hold on to a scholarship. Give a scholarship to somebody out of the portal. Remember, it still counts as a scholarship, though. But that is possible. You see guys that you like around the league. Just throwing that out there. Yeah, still 10-minute quarters. All right, who's next? December. Oh, we don't get no Christmas games. December 28th. Okay, we got UConn, Villanova. Talk about it. 2 user coaches. Hopefully we make it without no injuries. There we go. All right, user coaches. Let's get it. Coach Devani and Coach who is it? Is it Marcus or Marcus Granger? Yeah. Uh-oh. Look like we got another good one here. User coaches going at it. The madness continues. Nova trying to string together 2 wins in a row. Uh-oh. Wait. I got to do it. I almost let it rock, but the UConn made a couple of big buckets there. And I get to see the shoes and stuff too. All right, here we go. We're at UConn. Got them the LeBrons. Ooh, them nice. Okay. You got the LeBrons, but you better show off. And then I got those Kobe joints on them. Oh my gosh, hit him with the cross. That's a Sports Center top 10. PBA top 10 play. Oh, cookies. Cookies. To the rack with the milk. 83-81. This is what it's all about. Mikey Brooks. Starks forcing the issue. Kai Starks with the lay. No good. Mikey Brooks on the defense. Here we go. Home team going crazy. Look at the dime. High game just like that. That's why you jump in when you jump in. Look at the turnaround for UConn. The swing. Mikey Brooks diming him up. The teammates showing him love. And the finish for Christian. Oh my goodness, tie ball game at UConn. Javon Wilkinson, big fella out of Villanova. 13 points, 3 for 7, 62%. 25 seconds to go. Jeff Harrison, the former #1 player in the country, high school season 1, went off to Villanova for college out of Dream Academy, won a national championship, triple crown winner, state championship, national championship, and a GAC conference. Oh my God, look at him. He's dancing hot sauce, sizzle, ooh, oh, he's all got it for the win. Harrison, that's why he was the guy. Do you see him? He's different. 85-83, Jeff Harrison. The former #1 player in the country, high school season 1. If you wasn't here, that is the guy you had to deal with high school season 1. 6'7", shooting guard. different bag. Here it is, 85, 83. Still a lot of time to go. Still a lot of time to go. Getting it into Sean Holland. Sean Holland got to work. Going up for the pull-up. Oh, in and out. And Villanova going to sneak in and get one over number 3, UConn. The upset. Villanova freshman Jeff Harrison on the putback win for Villanova. The Wildcats take it down to Huskies. 2 wins in a row for Nova. Coach Marcus Granger. Jeff Harrison, 2 back-to-back good games. Last game he led the team with 20. This game he got him with a winner, a game winner, walked him down. Wolf with 18, 2 and 2. Holland with 17 and 6. Brooks with 8 and 5. Odom, Langford both with 8. Azubuike having a tough season so far. Look at the freshman Sean Nelson out of Empire. 1 for 10 from the field or from the court. So got to get it together. But Jeff Harrison, another solid game here. 16 points, 4 assists, 2 steals from the freshman. And Wilkinson with 13. Everybody else sharing the load. Trey Reed from Cal Springs Prep, one of the best bigs in high school season 1, coming through with 9 boards. But Nova, Coach Granger, what a big win there. Who do we have up next? Shout out to Coach Ted Johnson coming into the building for Florida. Undefeated Florida, Syracuse, and Gonzaga. So Coach Luzon in his first game here. Let's see what he can do. 2 new coaches. Remember Kai Burke? This is just Kai Burke's second game for Syracuse. Here we go. And we're at Syracuse. Oh man, look at Gonzaga. Oh, but they came back. Okay, this is interesting. Uh-oh, wait, it's getting ugly. It's getting ugly here. Oh, Gonzaga and Coach Carlos Luzon with his first victory of the young season. CS1. Contrell with 20, Jackson with 13. There's Jeff Harrison's brother right there, guys. Vito Harrison, 8 points, 3 rebounds. Man, oh man, they got to get Adam Cooper some more burn. Freshman out of Dream Academy. Wise with 22. Pee Wee Nash, 19, 8 and 9. That's Nash's nephew. You know, Steve Nash just moved over to LSU for assistant job, so he'll probably likely transfer over there with his uncle because he wanted to play with him. But look at this kid's talent. A near triple double here for Pee Wee Nash. Grace for 19 and 8. Singletary with 10 and 8. Just dominant here for Gonzaga. Loving seeing the balance now that we got the rotations correct with the minutes on the generic teams. I love it. Much better games now this week. Now we got Virginia and Georgetown. Virginia and Georgetown. Let's get it. Coach Daryl Brown, user coach. That's Crash's coach. Trying to get a W against Georgetown. I think Georgetown's undefeated. They have not lost a game yet under Patrick Ewing's leadership. But they are in hot water right now. Uh-oh. I think it's time, fellas. We got one. Georgetown at Virginia against Coach Daryl Brown, or Darrell Brown, I should say, which is, like I said, Crash's coach. Here we go. 9 versus 21. Virginia looking for the upset. Again, Georgetown's undefeated so far this season. Virginia trying to pull off a big-time upset here. New shoes. Told you. They got the Jaws. Virginia got them in the Ja Morants. Oh, that's a tough lay. That's a big-time lay. Got Georgetown in the gray. Jason Tatum's, JT's. We lit, man. You know, got them details right. I gotta add some more shoes too, actually, because some teams I had to settle. I don't like settling. 103-98 Virginia. J.P. Robinson, the big fella. What did he do? 14 points. He was 7 for 8 from the field. They cannot stop him. Witherspoon with it. Terrell Witherspoon. Looking to make a move. 98-103. Got to get it done quick down low. Oh, it's getting a little tough out there. Here's Weatherspoon. Lefty trigger. Oh, in and out. Oh, try to get the board. Big board for Patrick Woods. Remember St. Fabian Prep, big fella. High school season 1, Patrick Woods. Here it is outside. Going to work. Spin. Looking for the work. Fourth shot. Off the mark. Rebounded by Georgetown. Georgetown, clock ticking. Got to get down. Joe Mo Bacon to the rack for 2. Remember, he was the star from last game for Georgetown. Get him 3-0. Big bucket, down 3. Got to rely on the defense. T. Weatherspoon now with it on the defensive end. More work for Virginia. Fourth shot again. This time he is to the foul line for 2. First shot. Got him. Butter. Here's Walters again. Got both. What poise. What poise. T. Weatherspoon. Oh, straight to the rail. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. I thought that boy was... I mean, he took on like a rocket. I thought it was a little D. Rose right there. Oh, jeez. Here he is on the first free throw. This college right here, they'll try you. You see that? Y'all gonna get tried. Chest to chest. 102-105. Still not over yet. Just one stop here. The Hoyas looking to lock down. Here's Cam Gibson working. Getting it outside to Walters with the spin. Walters, oh, it's blocked. And we got a timeout from Georgetown. That's the stop they needed. Cam Gibson should have kept it. Virginia with an opportunity here. Down 3 with 16. Or I'm sorry, Georgetown with an opportunity here. Over to T. Weatherspoon, and he's fouled by Cam Gibson, which actually is a pretty good foul because, you know, a lot of situations, old school ball coaches tell you to foul quick so they don't have a chance at a 3. Normally when the clock's a little bit more, you know, a little less than that, but quick bucket there, trying to get a quick bucket, and he picked up the foul anyway. So it kind of works both ways. Stop the clock. Both teams kind of get what they need from it. But here's T. Weatherspoon. Sinking a pair, really poised up the line, knocking them all down. Just down by 1 here. Now they're going to play the free throw game. They're going to need Virginia to miss at least 1 free throw. I mean, either way, it's still a 1-possession game, even if Virginia makes 2. Still a 1-possession game. It'll be a lot easier to have to go down and get a 2 to tie versus a 3. So here we go. We're gonna send our boy Devin Bibby to the line for 2. Devin Bibby, star player of this Virginia team. Highest overall rated. Here he is for 2. Oh, he's short on the first. Everything is going Georgetown's way right now. Here's Devin Bibby on the second. Sink it. Okay, 104-106. Here we go. Weatherspoon down. He has been downhill, right? Going right at Cam Gibson for the floater. Oh, that's a tough shot. Oh, it's up. Bobbled. Walters bringing it down, and that's game. 106-104. Virginia hands Georgetown their first loss of the season. Devin Bibby with 18. Cam with 16, 3 and 7. JP with 14, 3, 2 and 3. Patrick Woods, 12 and 6. Parrish out there. Shout out to Joe Parrish. 12 and 4 for McLean. Man, they did some work out here, man. A lot of guys in double figures. Oh, man, that boy Terrell Witherspoon's a dog. Witherspoon with 27 points, 4 rebounds, and 15 assists. That's real stats, too. 32 minutes. You know what I mean? 8 for 15, 4 for 7, 7 for 8. Nothing OD. Just baller. You know he's on the prospect list for the pros. Shout out, you're going to be seeing this kid, Terrell Witherspoon, a lot. Rigsby with 19 and 5. Davenport with 15, 11, 10. So, you know, these guys, tough loss. This is their first loss of the season. And you see why now. They got this kid, T. Weatherspoon. Top-notch recruit, one of the top recruits in the nation, prospects, I should say. All right, let's see who we got next. We've got Michigan State and Indiana. Look at Indiana. Indiana's 3-1 on the season. The Hoosiers, and I think we're thinking about taking them out. Depending on this season, how they do in these 2 seasons, that might change things. Uh-oh, here we go. Let's see if Michigan State can do something here. Oh, man, yeah, let's see what this is. 52 seconds left. Let's see how this madness unfolds. Can Indiana go to 4-1, or will Michigan State put a stop to it? We get to see the shoes, too. You know. We're at Indiana. 93-91, 52 seconds on the clock. We got a battle here. Vader. Jader! Just like that, tie ball game. The Spartans. There's Adam Griffin Jr. Big time baller for the Hoosiers. Michael Bailey, we're giving him player of the game. 20 points, and that's actually who just scored. Actually, Michael Bailey. Tie ball game, 93-93. Indiana looking to go 4-1. They're at home. Pressure. Here's a spin for Robbins. Robbins fouled by Gooden. Gooden not staying disciplined. Point guard had him. Got him right there on the side. Levi Gooden. Here's Robbins at the line for 2. Pretty good free throw shooter at the point guard position. Easy money on both. 2-point lead. 95-93. Michigan State getting it down to Gooden. Gooden, pull up. Oh, making up for that foul. Levi Gooden. That was tough, big fella. 95-95 on the road. The Spartans trying to pull off the upset against our Hoosiers here tonight. Here's Robbins. Really tough player right here, by the way. He can get a bucket. Here he is, 95-95, tied up. Bringing it back out on that island. Lefty leg. Scoopies! Oh, my goodness. Oh, I'm telling you, that boy Robbins. That boy Robbins. I've seen him go to work. Jason Robbins, sophomore point guard. 6'4", 179. Still a chance, 18 seconds. Michigan State looking to work. Clock winding down. Barber with it. Getting it outside. Levi Gooden. 3-point pull. Oh, I was about to say he dirty for that. Jason on the rebound, and that might do it. They're going to send Jason Robbins to the line for 2. Here's the sophomore point guard. This kid put up big numbers. I think week 1 he had a crazy line. Look, they're saying MVP. So you know he's crazy. Zamir, what's going on? Zamir Lockwood checking impact kills, freshman. Big game, big win. Indiana going on to 4-1 behind the leadership of sophomore Jason Robbins. One of the best point guards in the country. Look at him, 30 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals. He has 7 turnovers, but heavy usage. Shot well, 10 for 15, 4 for 7, 6 for 6. So just got to clean it up a bit. He was out there a little sloppy, but it's like he was getting it done. I mean, if you're getting it done, you can turn it over if you're getting it done. 19 points and 8 assists for Carney. Adam Griffin Jr., 13, 4, 5, and 2. Filling the stat sheet. What a win. Indiana 4-1. Great challenge from Michigan State. 2 people with a dub and 18 and 10 for Barber. So they gave him a shot. They gave them their best shot, right? Lenny Rabb Martez, Barber, they gave him their best shot. Really good ball playing here from the Spartans. But a 30-piece McNugget, 30-ball Jamal, but Jason Robbins, sophomore point guard, to give Indiana a 4-1 record. But let's move on over here. Oh, this is a nice one here. We got Michigan versus Duke. Oh boy, this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. Who y'all got in the chat? Let me know. Michigan or Duke? Duke coming in 2-1. Michigan's got a guy over there too. Saunders. Saunders is tough. What's his name? Is it Billy? Is it Brayshawn or something like that? Hold on, let me see. I'm drawing a blank for some reason. Braylon Saunders. He's 6'6" point guard. Yeah, he junior. Yeah, he cold. Braylon Saunders. He actually from high school season 1, St. Fabian Prep. And he slept on. He didn't play that much. He's like one of those stories. So this is an ACC Big Ten matchup. Let's get into it. Coach Derwin Willis. This would be a big win, man. Duke took a loss their last time out. Tough game. We watched that one down to the wire. But yeah, Michigan, tough team, but Duke, even tougher. Duke coming out swinging. Oh, my goodness. Came out the gate. They had redemption on their minds. They had redemption. They straight clapped them. 86-59, led every quarter. Domination, 20 or more. 20 or 23. That's the number for Duke. Jeez. Duke needed that one. That was a much-needed W. Ellis Wagner, freshman big man out of Dream with 15 of 10, led the way, 2 blocks. Caleb Jackson with 12 and 5. Farley with 11. Oakley with 11. Cambridge with a 10, 7 and 4. Jackson with 8 and 4. Bynum with 7 and 6. Remember Ben Lowry from Rover with 5. Freshman paying his dues, playing behind Caleb Jackson, senior point guard. There's that kid, Braylon Saunders, I was talking about. 17 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals, 5 turnovers, heavy usage, 5 for 20, 1 for 10 from deep. Just wasn't his night. Tough. They could not get the ball in the bucket here. Actually, they could, just not enough attempts, right? He took all the attempts. Because 4 for 7, not bad. 4 for 6, 4 for 8, not bad. I mean, these two guys shot pretty poorly, but other than that, you could say you might have shot him out the game, but just at the end of the day, you're playing a really good team, so that's also something too. That's also something too. Oh man, we got ourselves an ACC matchup right here for y'all. Miami versus North Carolina. North Carolina also coming off a tough L. Tough L for North Carolina recently here in those week 2 slate of games. Took a 104-90 loss to that Indiana team, and Jason Robbins gave them boys 23 points, 7 rebounds, and 8 assists, or 5 assists. And Miami lost to Marquette 98-94, and Robert Hackett from Rock Point Academy, season 1, 24-9 dimes, big fella. So both ACC teams looking to get a W, get a win in the column, not only nationally, but also in the conference. So this is a big win here, or this is a big game, I should say. Ranked right next to each other. Let's see how this one unfolds. We're in Miami. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Miami not trying to let up at home, but North Carolina making it tough here. We are definitely going to jump into this. 1:38 to go. The Tar Heels, ACC PBA hoops, up 2 right now against the Hurricanes at Miami. Oh boy. Like I said, shoes updated. Details are in. 2 user coaches. Coach Santana versus Coach Bobby Rush. Let's get into it. You know I love Linwood Baylor, one of my favorite players in the nation. Oh, Fader Jader from deep. Oh, Braden Harris from Pack Hills, high school season 1. What a tough fader from deep to tie this thing up. Didn't know he had it in him. Here's Malone. And there's the foul. They're going to get Baxter at the line for 2. So Amari Baxter, star big man from the Tar Heels. Number 7 headed to the line. Knocking down the first on the road. Out is roaring out here for the Hurricanes. 88-86. 18 versus 19. North Carolina 18. Miami 19. Here we go. ACC hoops. Braden Harris working again. Down low against Charlie Rivers. Oh, there's the foul. Second on Charlie. They know each other well from high school season 1. Pack Hills, Texas Prep Academy. 2 freshmen here going toe-to-toe. College is a different ball game. Forget what we did in high school. I'm different here, Braden said. I'm feeling different at Miami. Oh, it's a shorty. It's a shorty. You got to make free throws if you want to win games, especially at home. Oh, no. He misses them both. Oh, but they get the steal. They get the steal. Careless basketball. Linwood Baylor. Oh, give me that. Charlie Rivers with the block. The freshman, #1 player in the state of Texas in high school season 1. And there's the throwdown from Landry. Isaiah Landry on the dunk. 90-86 down low to Harris. They're going through Harris, the freshman, going against Rivers. This is the game plan, I'm guessing, right now, late. They got Hope, T-Hope. They got some guys out there. What are they doing? Sonny McLean. Here's Sonny McLean working. Oh, Sonny. That's what I'm saying. Give it to the white boy. Let him work. Sonny McLean. 2-point game. Here's Landry. McLean on him. Fouled. Oh, man. They're going to send Landry to the line. That boy toned out, ain't he? Look at the muscles on this kid. I couldn't even put a shirt on him because the shirt wouldn't even fit right. Jeez. Cash. That boy could probably pull up from half court like a free throw. 91-88. Knocking him down. Real poised out there. Isaiah Landry, the senior small forward. 6'8", 225. Definitely will be looking forward to the draft this upcoming pro series. We got our pro season 1 going to be loading up soon, man. Going to bring it in just like we did college with all the generics. Pay attention to our seniors. Guys, start looking into possibly wanting to be owners. I'm going to start putting out information on that. Ownership, you know, different things like general manager positions, all those different things, coaches in the pros. Start building your team, building your franchise, getting things in place, getting your contracts set, and getting ready for these, you know, getting your picks set, making trades, getting things in order, and getting ready for the first official draft. It'd be nice to have some owners and coaches and GMs for our first draft to draft some of our favorite generics that we've seen. But yeah, Isaiah will be in that draft. Yeah, just put it in your locker room if you can keep it there. That way it's just better to document. So if you're a coach and you have changes you want to make, send it to your team locker room. That's what I'm gonna be doing from now on, just sending y'all pictures to your locker room, everything to your locker room. Oh, wait a minute now. Miami not going down without a fight. Much needed game here for either team, especially the Tar Heels. When you think about, you know, what they mean for college basketball, they would love a W right here. Rattles one in, and Dennis Malone, junior point guard here. In and out on a second. but it's still not enough time for the Hurricanes. Gonna be a tough loss. Sonny McLean pulling up, in and out, and that'll do. 95-91. The Tar Heels survived this ACC battle. Coach Santana and his boys getting their second win of the season. Jonathan Williams playing some good ball this season. Big fella out of Miami. 23, 6 points, and 2 blocks. Sonny McLean playing really well as 14 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists. 6 for 11, 0 for 5 from deep. He couldn't buy a 3. Rico Cruz, Braden Harris, Linwood Baylor, Vega, Hope. And then over here on the other side, Landry with 18 and 5, 2 triples. Baxter with 14 and 5. Malone with 12, 2 and 4. Hunter, Woodley, Chamberlain, Reeves. It's a well-balanced diet out there. GG's in the chat. What's going on with you, Nick James? Tar Heels user coach battle. Tar Heels victorious. Coaches shake hands. Santana getting one over on Bobby Rush in their first meeting. Here we go. Ohio State versus Illinois. Two generic teams. Ohio State jumping out the gate early on the road. Oh, man, they look like they... Let's see if we can slow it down and see what's happening here. Okay, Illinois trying to fight back at home. Trying to gain some type of momentum. Okay, wait a minute. They might got a shot here. I don't know. It might be a little too late. And Ohio State holding on to this one. Illinois, 2 people with 25 apiece. Archibald and Bolton. Chambers, there's Robert Chambers' brother, Nick Chambers. 17.6 assists. He had 4 steals. Talk about a two-way. Ron Brown with 16. 9 for Harris. Dang, but Jordan with 23, 3 and 6. Hughes with 20. Remember, this is a squad that took down Duke last week. So Ohio State running off that momentum right now. Let's see what we have up next. I think I can get through another day. Then I gotta get out of here, fellas. Like I said, quick stream, about an hour stream here. Tomorrow would be a lot better for me, timing wise, and just dealing with everything past, with my grandpa and stuff, and how you gotta deal with the aftermath and getting things in order and family flying in and all types of things. So, just try to sneak in some time right now was the goal, really. So yeah, but let's get through this final day here, and then I'm gonna get on out of here, fellas. Let's save this before any wild stuff happens. All right, so I think we look like we might be getting through like 2 weeks almost here. We are good on the 4th, January 4th. And that'll help me rank people better. What's good, Ace? Ace Bishop. Oh, Auburn, Florida. Okay, there we go. Wait. Florida lost. Where did Florida lose? We missed it? We missed a day. We missed a day. We had to. What day did we miss? Where did Florida lose? What day did we miss? Oh, they lost to Iowa State. When did we miss this? Wait. Oh, wait, we did miss that day. I skipped this day. I skipped to the next day. I went to the 30th. Wow. Okay, so what happened that day? Let's check it out. So Auburn beat Arizona. Nick, man, this dude is cold right here. Nolan Johnson and Boss. I tried to fix the lineups for these ones too, but maybe that happened before I changed. Dang, so Iowa State beat Kansas. Never mind, they beat Kansas. I'm tripping. They beat Kansas. Dang, SC. All right. Nah, bro. When did Florida lose, bro? Cause now we must have we gotta go way back now. When did y'all let me forget? When did we miss that? When did Florida lose? Let's see. Let's check it out. Let's take it out. Let's take it out. All right, they won. They beat BYU. Nah, I gotta see it like this. Okay, I remember they beat LSU. Oh, LSU came back and made it a little game, huh? The fourth quarter. A little game. So when did they? Bro. Oh, Houston beat them. This is the day we missed. Okay, Oregon beat Arizona State. Oregon beat Arizona State. Houston beat them. Houston got them. Charlie Gray had 24, 4, and 7. Shout out to Charlie Gray. Cole had 14. Bailey had 10. Dupree had 10. Jefferson had 10. I missed that day. They got them boys. Shout out to Houston. Okay. Oh, they snuck UCLA, Auburn. Okay. All right. Okay, we good. Let's get it. Let's get it. Auburn, the only undefeated team, then I think. That's the case. Or in Baylor. And Baylor. So, wait. Michigan and Miami. Oh, so Miami, y'all kick it right back off. Or not? Then we hold on. Let me make sure now that I don't miss. I mean, the game happened. It's legit. It's a sim, but I just like to see it. That's all. All right. So the fourth. That's what they saying. The fourth, right? The fourth. Okay. The fourth. So Florida and Auburn. All right, let's get it. We gotta go fast too, actually, because this time is creeping on me. Jeez. Uh-oh. Okay, I think they're gonna handle business. Okay, Florida back handling business. That second half, they look like they just tore them up. Fourth quarter, definitely handle business. Let's see what we got here. So they gave them their first loss. So Florida handed Auburn their first loss. Florida mad. They like, oh, we're gonna lose game? Okay, bet. Ain't nobody's gonna be undefeated then. If we gonna lose, then nobody's gonna be undefeated. Shut Nolan down. Nolan with 14 and 4. He kind of played like Jalen Johnson to me. 12 assists. That boy was. Oh, look at Jay Rice. That's North Lake Academy freshman. How you get 8 and 12 assists off the bench, 17 minutes? It's nuts. Who we got over here? Okay, Charlie leading the way. 20 points, 4 boards, 5 assists, 2 blocks, 7 for 10. Ramsey with 14. Okay. Bishop with 12. Cole with 11. Okafor with 9. 8 for Dupree. 8 for Sykes. 7 for Bailey. And 12 assists for D. Bailey. Everybody getting something done. Okay, cool. Kansas, Arizona. Oh, that's a nice one. Let's see what we got. And after this week, we'll update standings or rankings. All right, Kansas got that win, man. Let's see if they could build some momentum off that win. Or wait a minute, they might be in trouble. Let's see. I don't really got time to jump in, but this one is just too good. It's just too good. I can't pass on it. Here we go. Arizona, Kansas. Arizona unranked. Trying to get ranked now. Trying to knock them off the map. Kansas coming fresh off a win. Outside. Pull from deep. Big three. Oh! And that might be the dagger. Jeez. McGinnis working. Pull. And that'll do. That'll do. Arizona. Withers with the big time 3-pointer to close these boys out.
20 seconds. 20 seconds. Start it.
Aiden Withers, sophomore from Tucson, Arizona. So he's a hometown boy. They found him from the backyard. He grew up his whole life wanting to play for the Wildcats. There he is, Aiden Withers. Player of the game, sophomore, 19 points, 6 for 11. Big stage for the Wildcats. He dreamt of these moments. Frank Beal getting foul headed to the line. And get this, he's only a 71 rating. Just a 71, just a sophomore, lower sophomore. So he did this one for the culture. They put him in the game and he delivered. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. We over here, I'm over here singing his praises and there's a hiccup there. This one's not over. Wait a minute. Sophomore mistakes. Okoye. Ooh, the and one would have been nice. The and one would have been so nice. Wait just a minute. Ah, donations. Kwame Okoye on the missed donation. And that'll do. Not enough time. Up ahead to McGinnis. Down to Okoye. Over. Oh, that was nice ball movement. Still off. Okoye. Back outside. No good. 105-100. The Wildcats hold it down for the PBA West. Taking down Kansas. 21-8 for Okoye. 17 for Beal and 8. Simmons with 15. McGinnis with 12 and 11. Sharp with 11. Then you got 19 and 7 for Withers. P. Walker with 17. Payne with 16. Parker with 13. Webb with 11. Shout out to Damian Webb from Bear Valley. Okay, Arizona with a big win. Kansas struggling, man. Jeez. They got to get a hold of the program over there right now. 1-4, that's tough. That's Arizona's first win. Alabama against SC. Man, it's a tight one. Okay, SC. Wait, hold on. Oh, they pulled away on them boys. Bama SC struggling too. Braswell with 13. But other than that, Haney still continuing his good scoring season. Pretty balanced diet for Bama. Dudley led the way. Austin Dudley. Iowa State. BYU trying to get in the win column. 0-4 this year. Home game right here with a chance. Playing a tough Iowa State team, though. Iowa State. Giving it to those boys. 3-1. Kofi Rawson 15. Douglas 15. Bakerfield 14. Lighty 12. Graves with 11 and 12. Pat Temple with 19 and 10. 17 for Hutchinson. 12 for Brewer. 10 for McDaniels. 10 for Theus. 10 for Andrews. Kirk. The new Captain Kirk. Iowa State with a big win there. We got LSU and Kentucky. Talk about some SEC basketball. Two user coaches going toe-to-toe right now. Corday Eulis versus Reggie McCall. In the future, we'll see these games live, fully displayed, right, with full commentary. But just to get through the Super Sim, we're going to have to do it like this. But two user coaches came in together. Let's see what we got here. LSU struggling this year, trying to find their way. Kentucky trying to get it together as well. Oh my goodness, LSU with the blowout. Wow. That is unexpected. I did not expect that. LSU, their first win. Rucker went off 26-7-2. Shout out to Zion Livingston, Bear Valley's finest, 22-10 freshman point guard. He came through on that transfer from Kansas. I'm telling you, that Kansas team was about to be crazy, by the way. Griffith with 14, Parker with 13, Fisher with 11, Booth with 8. Man. LSU, Kentucky struggling here. Clay Porter with 13 and 7. Matt Staples 10 with 13. Haslam with 12. OJ with 11. Sutton had 21 last game. Not the same this game. Shout out to LSU. Big time upset over Kentucky. ASU, Baylor. See what the Sun Devils can do at home. PBA West Network. Oh. Okay, down to the wire. Okay, I was trying to see if something drastic was going to happen. But they said, no, we down to the wire, Cub. We down to the wire. I think this is 2. Let's get it. Fresh shoes on deck. 85-86. Oh, quick trigger. Quick 3 for the lead. We're going to give him 2. The boy Caleb was one of the newer members on the team there. Caleb Smith. Oh, and there's a lay. Arlo Knight. Remember Arlo Knight coming off that night of 19 points and 21 assists, setting the all-time PBA record. 21 assists is what this kid had for Baylor. Remember also Brody Creed scored in a season or a career high and a record 41 points here in the college series last game. So both of these guys went off. Arlo a senior, Brody a junior. Here's Arlo Knight now at the line. Eyeing it up for Baylor. The Baylor Bears. Here he is trying to take the lead. Good. Timeout. We got a timeout from the Sun Devils. Who y'all got winning this one? Does Arizona State have it in them to win here at home, or can Baylor pull off the road win and remain undefeated? Remember, Baylor is undefeated, and there's Arlo Knight with another great night, I guess. 19 points again. So last game out, he had 19 points with 21 assists. But remember, I told you the minutes were a little lopsided there. So let's see what he did here in true minutes. Here's the cross for Eli Hoffman. Oh, nice play. The big fella, Wesley Nash. Wesley Nash from Oakland, California, giving the Sun Devils a lead here. Shout out to Jack Jones. Here's Baylor, Arlo Knight, down 1. Baylor, undefeated record on the line. Oh, look at him trying to throw the dime, lost it. Threw it away. The coach always say never leave your feet to make a pass. And it got back to Arlo Knight, the senior. He should know better. Eli Hoffman, however, leaving that door open. Off on the first. The junior point guard, Eli Hoffman. Here he is for number 2. Oh, he's off on both. Baylor can still win this thing with just a bucket. Just a 2. Down low, going against Mack. Mack, great defense. Great defense. Lions now with it. Got to get a shot up for the win. No good. Arizona State survives. Taking down undefeated Baylor as Frey off on the game winner. Arizona State taking them down, giving them their first loss of the season. The Sun Devils. Wesley Nash on the game winner on that layup that he had down low. Big time win for the Sun Devils. Winter 14, Shepard Mack attack from Rock Point. Y'all remember that boy with the chain, first chain guy. Him and Noah Meyer, but chain gang right here for Shepard. Hoffman 12 and 4. Almost threw the game, right? With that missed free throw. He was 0 for 2. Almost blew it. Darius Jones, Wesley Nash, big time bucket, 8, 4, and 2. Billy Hunt, Empire State. But Arlo Knight, okay, so he's just that guy. 19, 8, and 11, almost a triple-double. 2 steals, 5 turnovers, 1 for 6 from deep. Rowe with 16, 5 and 4. Salmons with 11. Creed with 10 and 2. Man, they took him down. Big win. That's their first loss of the season. All right, let me see. Okay, yeah, this got to be my last one, fellas. I was seeing if we had one that maybe had 2 or 3 games. But yeah, we got a full hour and 10 minutes in here. But it's the last one. So Oregon versus Houston here. Houston coming off that big Florida win. But Oregon 3-1 as well. So 2 3-1 teams. Let's see how we do. Oh my goodness, Oregon jumped out on them. Look at that first quarter, 35-15. Let's see how Houston responds to being punched in the face. Oh, they came back 35-25. Okay, this game's getting interesting. What do props say? That third quarter is going to tell it all. Let's see what we got here. Oh, Oregon won that third. That's not good for Houston. Being down. And yeah, they're going to run away with it. They're going to run away with it. Oregon coming to play some ball here. 4-1 on the season to close out this stream here. Here's Cunningham with 20. Moore with 19. There's my boy Rogers guy. 19 and 4. Gates with 13. Boswell with 13. AJ with 11. But ultimately, Oregon will get the W. Conley with 23. Marks with 22. Gooding with 21. Flannery with 17. They had 3 guys with 21 or more. Almost another guy with 20. He had 7. And they all had 7. They all had at least 7. Wow. Watch out for Oregon. They all had at least 7 dimes. So they were just passing to each other. Can you imagine? Right? They were just passing to each other. Them 4. Because for them to have 23, 22, 21, and 17, and they all had at least 7 to 8 dimes, that's chemistry. They played travel ball together. This is LeBron and his homies. Like, huh? Yo, man. That's wild work. 4 steals. Look, these. Yo, whoa. 4 steals, 4 steals, 3 steals. Who are these guys? Efficient. 7 for 13, 8 for 12, 10 for 16, 6 for 9, 4 for 8, 6 for 8, 2 for 4, 1 for 2. This guy, off the deep end. But he tough. Billy Towers is tough, but I don't know what he was on. Wow. Watch out. Oregon Ducks. But yeah, that's going to do it, guys, for this stream. Yeah, that was an amazing game from Oregon right there. We'll do it for this stream, though. We will be back. believe it should. Well, for sure tomorrow. I just don't know what time, but absolutely for sure tomorrow. We'll be back. And I think coming into this, we have Miami and Michigan. And when we come back, then we'll be able to kind of get through more of it, guys. Last few days that I've done this, I've kind of been racing the clock. But when I come back tomorrow, we'll be able to sit and get through a lot of it, if not all. We got the All-Star coming up too. At least we'll get to the All-Star break tomorrow for sure. So definitely tune in, tap in with me tomorrow, guys, and we'll get through the rest of the CS1 Super Sim in the next couple of days. But until then, it's your boy Cov, Kamish, and I'm out, man. Holla at me in the Discord. We'll be back to regular very, very shortly, man. Got to take care of some family things, and we'll be right. All right, y'all. Have a good day. Enjoy the weekend. I'm out. Peace.
This shit on down. Got 25 around. Put this shit on back in town. Hold up, dog. We getting bound. Nigga getting round.